Extraordinary Dogs is brought to you by Eukanuba, where we believe all dogs are extraordinary.
Man and dog have lived happily side by side for thousands of years. But could it be possible that we could be linked in death as well? Can a dog accurately predict a human's imminent death? One extraordinary dog is actually putting this question to the test: Scamp. His abilities have bemused the owners of a nursing home where he lives and silenced the skeptics. In short, Scamp predicts when patients are going to die. A miniature schnauzer who lives in the Pines nursing home in Canton, Ohio, with his owner Adeline, Scamp has predicted no fewer than 40 deaths during his time at the home. That's over 50% of the deaths that have occurred here since he arrived 6 years ago. Deirdre is a former nurse here who originally owned Scamp and was the one who brought him to the home and discovered his unusual talent.
He spent so much time here and so much time with these people. He'd know when someone was passing away. He just had a sense that something wasn't right. And he'd come up the hall barking.
Scamp has repeatedly barked and paced around the beds of dying residents ever since. Determined to stay by their side in their final hours, he refuses to leave their rooms. For staff, what at first seemed to be a coincidence soon became a regular pattern that was impossible to ignore.
It seemed like every time there was a death, he was getting more and more stressed out. But what we were noticing too, that he was alerting the staff every time someone was going bad, or we would find a dog toy in bed with somebody who was dying. And it started happening more and more. This one lady, she was passing away, and we happened to look over and there was a little stuffed cow was in the bed with her. So he was making himself known and visiting people when they were passing away. Then he started to the point where if we weren't picking up on it, he was barking and getting agitated and scratching at the doors of people that were doing well. And he'd come and bark at us until we got up and went and looked.